Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well, and once again this is Maggie for Smart Kids and welcome back to our channel. So today we are going to look at the list that you need to make as a mom. But then before you go to any baby shop to do your shopping, you need to have a shopping list so that you don't go buying excess of what you need or excess of what you don't need, so that you don't even buy items that are not very essential. So I'm going to take you through the steps which you need to make a shopping list for your baby, and this will help you at least anytime you go buying something, anytime you go shopping for anything, so that you'll just be ticking what you've bought. You just tick what you've bought, and at the end of it all, you will see that at least you have everything you need. So thank you so much for clicking to our channel, and thank you even for returning subscribers. Thank you very much. It is because of you that I am here. And also for the new people who are viewing this video maybe for the very first time, kindly consider subscribing, as this channel is all about baby stuff, baby products, how to use them, how to assemble, and advise on moms, whether you're a new mom, whether you're an experienced mom, because once in a while you need some advice on what to do and what not to do. So basically, let me stop too much talk and we go right into our discussion. So when you're formulating your baby list, have a pen and a paper, and then you start with the most essential. I mean the basic must-have items. The basic must-have items are items like, the baby must have this, whether you like it or not, whether you have money or you don't have money. This one is a must-have for my baby. Things like socks, things like a vest, things like rompers, things like trousers, t-shirts, sweaters. Those are basics that your baby must have. Things like a shawl, a towel, a basin. Whether you like it or not, a basin, your baby has to shower. So we need a basin. And with the essentials, it doesn't have to be something very fancy, something very nice. If you have the money, please go for it. But if you don't have the money, you can just buy anything within your budget. So as you're starting to shop for your baby items, start with the most essential. The most essentials will help you know, at least even if you happen to have your baby before time, at least you have those items that they'll keep you going, they'll keep you on the run, things that you can even pack and ready for your baby. So these essentials, have them ready. Start shopping for them like immediately you find out you're pregnant. And by the way, don't wait until you have thousands of shillings to do your baby shopping. Start immediately, like the minute you have any kind of cash and you feel, can I buy something small? Like for example, something like socks, it is 50 shillings. So anytime you feel like, I want to start shopping, let me just buy a pair of socks, you'll have started the journey towards your shopping. So start with the most essentials that your baby must have. Then once you've finished with the essentials, remember you have a list, you will keep ticking. If today you've bought a towel, you just tick in your list that you've bought a towel. If the next day maybe you buy a basin, tick it somewhere you've bought a basin. The reason to tick is so that you don't go buying the same item again, whereas you've not bought the other items which are in the list. Okay, so the second category on your list should be the extras. The extras, I mean things like a rocker. A rocker is not an essential, but at some point you will find it is an essential to one person, it might not be essential to another person, and that is why I'm calling them the extras. Things like a swing, things like a nursing pillow. There are so many things that you might feel you need them later on, and these ones you add them as extras in your list, so that as you progress with your shopping list, you'll keep adding them. Remember, you add the extras after you're done with the essentials. Things like a breast pump, things like like a baby cot, things like a nest. Then people will tell you, I never bought a baby cot. I just did co-sleeping with my baby. It is still okay, but there's someone who will feel the need to buy the baby cot, and that is okay with them. So these are the extras that you need for the baby, but they are not very urgent for the time being in your list. Remember, you already have your essentials, now you're coming to the extras. After you're done with the extras, you come to the mommy essentials. And if you're getting value for this video, kindly consider subscribing as we go on, as I continue enlightening you on what to do. So the third thing is the mommy essentials. Mommy essentials are things like, you need comfortable dresses. You need breastfeeding friendly dresses, a dress that you can comfortably breastfeed anywhere. I remember the first time when I went to church after my first baby, and I couldn't breastfeed. Reason being, I didn't consider the fact that, even if I'm in church, the baby might need to breastfeed. So I didn't consider that, and let me tell you, it was very embarrassing, very, very embarrassing. So look for breastfeeding friendly dresses, so that anytime you're anywhere, you just breastfeed comfortably. Look for another item for the mommy. There are things like, breast pads, things like nursing bras. Please don't destroy your nice fancy bras. Buy nursing bra. A nursing bra ensures that you don't pull up the bra as you're breastfeeding, or pull it sideways as you're breastfeeding. A nursing bra comes with an extra covering, so that when you're breastfeeding, you just pull it out. I'll demonstrate maybe in another video. You just pull it out and you breastfeed your baby, so that the blood doesn't become loose. So that is also a mommy essential that you might consider buying some other time. You also need things like nipple shield. People get cracked. Like for my first baby, I really got severe cracking on my breast, and breastfeeding was a very, very hard time. So things like nipple shield, nipple cream, you really need them. They'll come in handy. Things like maternity pads, those are essentials. You'll have to buy them. The maternity pads, you have to buy them. So include them in your list also as you progress. The last but not least are the additions. With the additions, what I mean is, maybe probably when you are starting to shop, you bought like 5 vests. Then you feel later on, because you still have some cash, or you still need to shop, you feel 5 vests are not enough. Let me add another 5. That's what I mean with addition. You bought 5 socks, you feel 5 socks will not be enough, you add some other socks. From there, you'll just be adding to what you've already bought. You add to what you've already bought, and this will help you at least have extras for anything, just in case. At times it rains. At times here it's very cold, and clothes are taking like 2-3 days to dry up. So things like, if you had bought a towel, what happens when you wash it and it's not dry? Does that mean you'll wipe your baby with something else? Of course no. So you'll consider adding another towel, so that when the other one doesn't dry up, you have an extra one for the time being. So with additions, it's basically adding on to what you already had, or maybe considering some more fancier things than before. Like for example, assuming you had bought what example do I give? Assuming maybe you had bought some fleece flannels, and you feel fleece flannels are not very good for the baby. You consider, as an addition, now you consider buying cotton flannels. So you see, already you have what was essential, but now you've added some addition to exactly what you need for your baby. So kindly, as you start putting down your list, remember to start with the basic, the most essentials for the baby, then go for the extras. Extras is just adding onto the list on what you have, but these ones are what I call luxuries. And then go for the mommy essentials, and lastly go for the additions. Kindly remember to subscribe if this video has helped you in one way or another, and let me see you in the next video. Bye bye.